Hello there, it's me, Cubey guy. So in this video, I'm going to give my top 5 tips on being sub 30 on 3x3. So let's get started. But before that, be sure to subscribe to my channel so that you don't miss any further Cubey content just like this. And this tutorial was actually a comment by Lawless, who actually wanted to be sub 30 on 3x3. So if you want to see tutorials like this, just comment your tutorial and I'll do a video about that. Without any further ado, I'm going to give my first tip. So tip number 1 is be very consistent at F12. So as you guys know, F12 probably is very hardest step in solving the cube because it's very complicated, but don't be discouraged because I struggled with F12 a lot. Struggling with F12 only makes you lower than you already are, so you have to practice that consistently and you have to get that into your mind. So if you're consistent at F12, what happens is you reduce your times on pausing to think. What I mean is practice F12 and you're on your way to sub 30. And my second tip is, this is a minor tip, but you should be able to do cross on the bottom if you aren't able to do that. Doing this will help you with your F12 because if you have the cube like this where you solve your cross on white and just suddenly flip, your time to recognize your F12 paths will get a bit slower and that will affect your solves. And tip 3 is you have to focus on drilling your alts. So what that means is, I'll just take a random case. Okay, so here I have a random PL case. So here, as you can see, there's a headlight, so you need adjacent corner swap. So for that, you have to be very fluent with your alts. I mean, this is not the speed that you meant to go, but anything closer to this will be fine. That is, you have to be able to do 2-look PLL in 4 seconds. So for the diagonal corner swap algorithm, you need to take 2 seconds. Solving the edges, you have to take another 2 seconds. So that's for PLL, and you can also use these tricks for OLL. You can also use these tips for OLL. Here I have the L-shaped PLL case, and you have to be able to do this fast. I mean, not necessarily at that speed, but you have to be able to do both of the algorithms in 6 seconds. That is 3 for the first edge orienting and next for the corner orienting step. And my next tip, that is the 4th tip, is practice a lot. This is very important because practicing everything is the key for sub 30. You have to be fluent with, like I said in the starting of the video, you have to be fluent with F12, with PLL, OLL and cross. So practice a lot and it will be easier for you. And my 5th tip is that if you plan on buying a new cube for sub 30, stop. Whatever cube you have is actually enough for sub 30 because this doesn't require much of turn speed. It only requires your recognition and your execution. So you have to be fluent with your execution. Even slow turners can get sub 30 easily. And just kidding, that's not my 5th tip. My original 5th tip is watch example solves. So if you watch an example solve, they will say more creative ways to solve hot F12 path that normally takes you 3 to 4 steps before solving it. So you can just go on YouTube and search example solve for sub 30 and a lot of solves will come, and watch one of them and you can learn new stuff from them. And that's my 5th tip. I hope you learned something new and enjoyed this video. Okay guys, I'll just give you a quick solve. So let's do this. Okay, and F12 now. Oopsies. Okay, as you can see, that was an easy sub 30 solve. So I hope you enjoyed this video and I'll see you guys next time. Until then, bye, and be sure to subscribe to my channel.